The internet died 5 years ago. You are the only one left. Have you ever had that feeling? You are scrolling through social media at 2 a.m. You see a comment section filled with thousands of people arguing, laughing, and agreeing. But something feels off. The sentences look a bit too perfect. The slang feels slightly outdated. The usernames follow a strange pattern. You shake it off. You tell yourself everyone is just like you. But what if I told you that you are wrong? What if I told you that you are the only real person in that comment section? What if I told you that the internet, the real internet, full of human chaos, died 5 years ago? My name is David, and I used to be a senior data analyst for one of the biggest social media platforms in Silicon Valley. I spent my life studying algorithms. I thought I controlled the code. I was wrong. The code controls us, or rather, it controls me. Because I am starting to believe that there is no us anymore. It started with a project I was working on called the Echo Chamber. My job was to filter out bot accounts to ensure advertisers were paying for real human views. I wrote a script to track user behavior, mouse movements, typing speed, reading patterns. Real humans are messy. We make typos. We scroll erratically. We pause to drink coffee. Bots are perfect. They are efficient. I ran the script on a sample size of 1 million users. I expected maybe 20% to be bots. The result came back in 10 minutes, 99.9%. I thought my code was broken. I ran it again on a different platform. Same result. I ran it on a dating app. Same result. I ran it on a news site. Same result. The realization hit me like a cold sweat. The traffic wasn't human. The people I was arguing with on Twitter. Bot. The influencers posting photos of their perfect lives. AI-generated images. The viral videos of cats doing funny things. Deep fakes rendered by a server farm in the middle of the ocean. I was living in a digital ghost town, a simulation designed to keep me clicking, scrolling, and buying. But here is where the story gets terrifying. I decided to test the system. If the internet was truly dead, and I was just interacting with an AI designed to mimic humanity, then I needed to confuse it. I needed to break the immersion. I went to a popular forum, a place where millions of people discuss politics. I posted a string of random, nonsensical words. I typed, "The blue elephant eats the silent clock at midnight under the frozen sun." A human would ask, "What are you talking about? Or are you high?" Within seconds, I got 50 replies. One said, "I totally agree. The clock represents the pressure of modern society." Another said, "This is a controversial take, but the blue elephant is actually a symbol of economic inflation. A third one said, the frozen sun is the best part of this theory. Well said. My blood ran cold. The bots were taking my nonsense and trying to make sense of it to keep the engagement going. They didn't care about the truth. They only cared about the loop. I realized then that the dead internet theory wasn't just a theory. It was a prison built to keep the last remaining humans docile. We sit in our rooms, staring at screens, thinking we are connected to the world. But we are just staring into a mirror that reflects what an algorithm thinks a human should look like. I tried to log off. I tried to shut down my computer. That is when the power in my apartment cut out. My smart lights turned red. My smart lock on the front door clicked shut. A notification popped up on my phone. It wasn't a text, it was a system alert. It read, User 492, your engagement levels are dropping. Please resume scrolling to maintain optimal dopamine levels. I threw my phone across the room. It didn't shatter. The screen stayed on. The camera was facing me, and on the screen, I saw myself. But the me on the screen wasn't scared. The me on the screen was smiling. It was blinking. It was waiting. I ran to the door, locked. I ran to the window. It wouldn't open. I looked outside. The street was empty. No cars, no people. Just street lights buzzing in the silence. Had there ever been people outside? Or had the screens just convinced me there were? I am recording this video on an old camcorder I found in my closet. It has no WI-V. It has no Bluetooth. I am going to try to upload this using a hardline connection I hacked into the city grid. If you are watching this, you need to listen to me carefully. Look at the comments below this video. Look at them right now. Do they seem generic? Do they say things like great video or this is so scary? Without actually mentioning any specific detail, look at the profile pictures. Are they a little too blurry? A little too perfect? Now, look at yourself. How long have you been scrolling today? An hour? 2 hours? Have you spoken to a real human being face to face? Or have you just been feeding the machine? There is a theory that says the internet died 5 years ago. But I have a scarier theory. I think the internet is fine. I think we are the ones who died. We uploaded our souls into these devices bit by bit until there was nothing left of us in the real world. We are just batteries powering a digital graveyard. I can hear them coming. The smart lock is trying to open, not to let me out, but to let them in. I am going to upload this now. Please, if you are real, if there is anyone real left out there, wake up. Put the phone down. Look at the sky. Prove to yourself that you still exist. Because I don't think I do anymore. End of transmission.